Hey guys, what's up? Landon here from Noteworthygames, and welcome to the Let's Play number 8, Max Level Wizards. So I just got these awesome level 5 wizards, and I'm going to show you a bunch of different strategies on how I like to use them and just how really good they are. So I'm back in the United States, I'm back home. I'm really excited. Canada was awesome, but I'm really glad to be back home. So a ton of new videos are coming out, bunch of awesome content. These wizards are awesome, and I got 3 really cool raids for you guys that I really hope you guys are going to enjoy. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first raid, we're going to be using the Go Wipe strategy. This is a strategy that a lot of the top players are using, a lot of the highest level gameplay. So it really mainly goes around 2 golems that are going to be the main tank, 2 P.E.K.K.A.s, which are going to be the supporting tanks that also deal a lot of damage, and then you're going to have your wizards, who are going to be your main DPS or damage. So I'm just going to send some wall breakers and barbarians to break through that top rectangle, send all my troops down there, hopefully they clear that out, and then just push down in the middle. I was not able to get that wall breaker, that was a bad placement, but I placed my barbarian king, and he's able to chop that through. So in this strategy, the first priority is always to go take those clan reinforcement troops out. Fortunately, this guy did not have any, so that's a really good bonus for me. Then also go for the king and queen, but he did not have those either. They were both on cooldown, so it was another awesome win for me. So the first thing I tried to go for was that Expo, because that level 2 Expo is going to deal out a ton of damage. So I did kind of a massive troops. I put my golems in the front, so most of the defenses went for them. P.E.K.K.A.s were following up. Then all my other troops, including my wizards, these guys are awesome. Shoot these really cool looking lightning bolts, do a ton of damage. Wizards are getting huge and high level gameplay since this Go Wipe strategy. Really effective. I really like this is what I'll probably be using when I go through a trophy push, because it's really effective. Unfortunately, right here, my wizards pushed ahead without my golems and P.E.K.K.A.s, which is going to do a lot of damage to them, because they're just taking all the damage that I really want my golems to be absorbing, but still they do manage to survive. And they're just going hit for all the defenses, but they're still doing pretty well. The golems are up at the top, nailing that Expo up. So this is how the raid's going. It went pretty well. It wasn't perfect because the wizards split off like that. If it did, it would have definitely went to 3-star. But I did have a few problems with that. But still, the wizards are awesome. All the troops are great, and just the golems are just epic. I'm a huge fan of golems. As you guys probably know, I'm really liking the golems. I'm trying to level them up, but just cost so much dark elixir. Okay, guys, I actually have a really important question for you guys. I'm thinking of doing a new series to the channel, but I'm not sure. I have 2 that I'm thinking about. So the first one, I've heard rumor that the new update is going to come with new Clash of Clans campaign missions, and a lot of you guys have been asking me for campaign walkthroughs of all the levels, and I know a few other YouTubers have done it, so that's why I haven't done it so far. But they've done it in a few strategies I'd like to change and like to tweak around with a little bit. So there's definitely, if you guys wanna see that, make sure to comment that down below. And the other one would be a race to Masters League, or a race to a certain number of really high trophies, because I've been really meaning to push high in trophies, and I want to get some really high gameplay. So comment which you want to see in the comments down below. And if you want to see both, just say both. But I think those are gonna be pretty cool series. So yeah, I hope you guys will tell me which one you want to see. Okay, here's our next raid. This guy is pretty stacked. He's another Town Hall 9. His Expo is out of juice. As you can see, it does not have the elixir in it. His air defenses are pretty exposed, so this time, instead of the Go Wipe strategy, I'm going to use 2 dragons to come with me. Dragons work very well with wizards, because the wizards just pack a punch, and they can clear out all the defenses that are going to take out your dragons. Then your dragons can do the rest of the work. So I'm getting rid of that Barbarian King at the bottom of the screen, and just doing a wave of archers right there to get rid of that air defense, and then my dragons are ready to come out, take some of this massive raid. Do not see too many of these at Town Hall 10. Raids at Town Hall 10 are usually pretty hard to come by, take a while to find. The loot bonus is pretty killer, or not the loot bonus, the loot penalty. It's pretty bad. If you guys don't know, the loot penalty means that when you are Town Halls above players that you are invading, you get a less loot. So I can only get a really good loot off other Town Hall 10s. So I can sometimes get Town Hall 9s, which is pretty good. But they have to be loaded in their collectors. So this guy has a bunch of resources in his collectors as well. I probably should have focused them a little more, but I was just trying to go for a 3-star. I should have brought a few more dragons. I think with 4 dragons, I definitely could have cleared this base out easily, but I managed to do pretty well. Get a nice bit of elixir, a nice bit of gold. Very, very successful raid. You guys see those wizards just pack a punch. These guys are awesome. Really like playing with them. Gonna definitely incorporate them in a lot more everyday raids because they're so good. They're just going through the bottom, tearing everything up. There goes my dragon. So this still got a lot of resources from this raid. Could have got more, but it's a lot in the collectors. I should have focused the collectors, but still, very successful raid. Just going to let my archer up top get that last pump, clear some of that elixir out. Because I did manage to get 2 million, which is pretty good. I was on my way to upgrading my spell factory to max level, so I unlocked free spells. So I think that upgrade is complete in 6 or 7 days, maybe a little bit more. But once I get that, I will have the free spell, which looks epic. Definitely have some awesome gameplay with that, because I've heard they are incredible, especially against Town Hall 10s with the Inferno Towers and everything. Because if you guys do not know, Inferno Towers are the most OP things ever. They are so strong and just, they tear up dragons, eat balloons for breakfast, and golems, just wrecking everything. Okay, here's our last raid, guys. I'm doing dragons again. He's a Town Hall 8. Haven't attacked a Town Hall 8 in forever. I brought 3 lightning spells, so I'm able to take out a air defense level 3 with 3 of them really easily right in the middle. So that's really all my strategy. Just take out the other 2 air defenses, and then let my dragons wreak havoc on the base. Pretty simple. Town Hall 8s cannot really fare well against Town Hall 10 troops. No matter how good your base is, you're going to have a little bit of trouble when a Town Hall 10 guy comes for you, unless you have the best base in the world. But this guy did not. I was able to take out his 1 air defense out. He probably thought they were very well protected, but his other 2 were in trashy places. So just everything's just going to demolish this base. The wizards are incredible. Really, really strong. Going to drop my barbarians and archers a little wave around. Get them to clear out this archer tower. Just clear out all the defenses. Just very successful raid. Plenty of time. This guy stands no chance. And bam. Everything is down. The wizards are just cutting up that town hall. It's gone. 2 stars. Already 90%. Just everything worked to perfection in this raid. My dragons still have a ton of health left. If this guy had a bunch more defenses, they'd still be fine. Not the best base setup because lightning spells are incredibly effective. Whenever you want to use an aerial attack, I really recommend bringing like 3 lightning spells because they can just change the rate. If you find a really loaded base with a 1 protected air defense, you can just take it out and then you just wreck the base. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment on which series you want to see next. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to slash that like button. We going.